Sunflowers, the large, loud flower standing proudly in gardens and fields, the symbol of summer. But behind the sunflower we know today is thousands of years of worship, ancient mythologies, and a magical botanical phenomenon. Long before reaching Europe, the wild sunflower was native to North America, where indigenous peoples began cultivating it around 3000 BC, predating corn in many regions. Through selective breeding, indigenous farmers transformed a small branching weed with multicoloured seeds into the tall, single-headed giant we recognise today. Every part of the plant served a purpose. Seeds were eaten raw, ground into flour, or pressed into oil for cooking, skincare, and snakebite remedies. Natural dyes were extracted for clothing and body paint, while the sturdy dried stalks served as building materials. Farmers planted them along garden borders as natural windbreakers to shelter delicate crops. Because young sunflowers track the sun, a phenomenon known as heliotropism, they became deeply tied to solar worship across the Americas. Plains and southwestern nations viewed the flower as a symbol of resilience and bravery. Hunters and warriors carried high-energy sunflower seed cakes for endurance, sometimes dusting their clothes with powdered roots or petals to draw upon the sun's stamina. The Aztecs revered the flower and dedicated it to Huitzilopochtli, the god of sun and war. When Spanish explorers introduced the sunflower to Europe in the 1500s, Europeans quickly connected it to an ancient Greek myth. In Ovid's Metamorphoses, the water nymph Clytie fell hopelessly in love with Apollo, the sun god. After Apollo rejected her, a heartbroken Clytie sat on the rock for 9 days without food or water, her eyes tracking his chariot across the sky. Taking pity on her, the gods transformed her into a sun-following flower so she could watch her beloved forever. While the sunflower fits the myth perfectly, Clytie's tale predates its arrival in Europe. The original Greek legend actually referred to a different solar tracking plant. The sunflower's global rise boomed in 18th century Russia thanks to a religious loophole. Tsar Peter the Great brought seeds from Holland, and because the new crop was missing from the Russian Orthodox Church's strict list of banned Lenten fats, citizens embraced it. Within decades, millions of acres were cultivated for sunflower oil. Over time, the flower became woven into the core of Ukrainian society. In Ukrainian folklore, sunflowers were planted along fences and believed to absorb evil spirits before they could enter a home. Today they remain a staple of Ukrainian folk art, painting, and traditional embroidered clothing. Because radioactive isotopes chemically mimic essential plant nutrients, sunflowers pull radiation from soil and water without dying. Following the 1986 disaster at Chernobyl's Reactor 4, scientists placed sunflowers on styrofoam rafts in cooling ponds. In 1996, after Ukraine voluntarily gave up the world's third largest nuclear arsenal, defense ministers from Ukraine, the US, and Russia jointly planted sunflowers over the destroyed missile silo. Decades later, during the 2022 invasion, a woman handed sunflower seeds to a Russian soldier, telling him to keep them in his pockets so that flowers would grow when he fell. Overnight, the sunflower solidified its role as a global symbol of Ukrainian resilience. In China, the sunflower is associated with Yang, the sun's positive, life-giving energy. The flower's vibrant petals and endurance symbolize longevity, happiness, and good fortune. Displaying sunflower art or gifting it seeds is believed to fill a home with vitality. In Japan, sunflowers represent optimism, hope, and devotion. Following the 1945 atomic bombings and the 2011 Fukushima nuclear disaster, massive fields were planted to absorb soil toxins, turning the flower into a living symbol of recovery and healing. While not rooted in ancient Vedic texts, modern Hindu traditions link the sunflower to Surya, the sun god. Its continuous tracking of the sky is viewed as a physical act of prayer, a metaphor for the human soul following divine light towards enlightenment. Modern folklore and spiritual practice continue to tie sunflowers to solar energy, featuring them heavily on midsummer and lunar altars and in sympathetic magic. People still plant sunflowers along property borders to block negative energy from entering their home. Tucking a sunflower under a pillow is believed to reveal the truth of a confusing situation through dreams, a concept used in modern spell work to expose dishonesty and shatter illusions. Because a single bloom can yield over 1,000 seeds, the flower serves as a powerful symbol of abundance and growth. From ancient worship to modern symbolism, the sunflower remains a universal emblem of resilience, light, and hope. Thank you for watching.